All right, so now we want to talk about alignment. So with our irons, alignment is very easy, right? Usually what we can do is we can get behind the ball, say we were hitting straight into this net here, and we can just simply put a club on the ground that matches up to our target, maybe just a hair left of the target that's downrange, right? Then we can literally just come up here, align our upper body and our lower body to that line, and now we're in perfect alignment with our shot. Now, this is a very important thing to do because having poor alignment can really cause a lot of issues. If this club is pointing straight at my target, right? And then I set up like this, what do you think I'm going to do to get that ball back on target? I'm gonna come over the top and I'm gonna kind of hit a pull slice or maybe just a straight pull that's trying to get back on target just because I've lined up way close. Same thing if I line up way open. I'm gonna initially start to pull all my shots, and so I'm gonna try to almost fix that by shallowing it out aggressively, having a lot more inside path, and then I'm gonna end up with a lot of pushes out to the right. So we really need to make sure we have alignment, and it's very easy to do.
So this is what it's going to look like for you using this drill. You can see how you first align the club to the one on the ground, and then you check your toe and your hip line to make sure you're in alignment. You can also see very easily that if you are out of alignment, the club will not match the club on the ground, and you'll be able to catch that early and make the correction.
So your ball is set up like this, right? What you can do is you can take two clubs even. You can line this first one up to your actual target, and then you can make sure this second one is lined up or is parallel to that first club, right? So now we know that the ball is on the line that we want it to be, and we can align ourselves using our own club. We can line our hips, we can line our shoulders to this middle club here, and now we know that we are in very perfect alignment. You can start hitting a lot straighter shots. Now, alignment with the driver is very similar, right? Like I said, we can have the club behind the ball, we can have this club parallel to the ball, and then we can just get in our good setup, right? And as long as we're aligned everything, we're good, right? But there is a very common fault that I often see, and that's when people tend to get their hips lined up well, but then because the ball isn't up and forward in their stance, they tend to reach for it and go get it, right? So now
They have this mismatch, right?
the hips are in line, but the shoulders are not in line. And this can lead to a lot of over-the-top slices that we don't really want to see. We lose a lot of control that way. So what we just need to make sure we do is when we get into alignment, make sure that not only do we check our hips, but we really check our shoulders too. When you get into these upper body tilts like this, it will feel like you're facing way out to the right. But just know that you're actually just in good alignment. You're just set up a little bit differently. You're setting yourself up actually for a better shot with the driver.